You send your file to the client and they reply. The images are missing, the text looks weird, and everything is in Comic Sans. Congratulations, you've just met the chaos of bad file sharing. Today, we are going to make collaboration painless and bulletproof. You send someone your .af file feeling generous and professional. They open it and get a blank box graveyard, missing fonts, broken images, layout chaos. Turns out the whole design was living on your computer the entire time. That's not teamwork, that's the hostage situation. Packaging exists to fix exactly this. So let's use the file we did in the last tutorial, and you can use your own file. If you have opened it, go to File and Save as Package. Here you can do the check if everything is okay or is anything is missing. We don't have anything missing here. Here you can get a better view, and we click OK. And again, let's save it on the most reliable place on your computer, on your desktop. So let's click package. Now, package document, this folder is not empty. No files will be deleted, but the existing files may be overwritten. Are you sure you wish to use it? And yes. Now let's see on your desktop what we can see here. Here is our file. Like you can see, here is our fonts. So you don't have to do the manual labor to put every single font on the folder that you send to client or the print house. You can do it everything automatically. All you have to do is go to file and save as package. Then zip it, send it, and your collaborator now has everything they need and zero excuses. This is perfect for printers and backups. Think of it as a packaging your design a proper suitcase instead of just showing it out the door. And pro tip, always package after saving and clearing your pre-flight warnings. Missing links are sneaky and they will embarrass you at the worst possible moment. Clients love to say just one small tweak. Designers know that sentence is the opening line of the horror story. So before you send anything, decide what kind of files they actually need. Option 1, PDF proof. The safe choice, export via file, export and PDF, preferably digital small size. Keep embedded fonts on and allow comments checked. To review it, you stay in control. What I mean. So file, export, export. Choose PDF. Here choose PDF digital small size. Let's scroll down. Embed fonts, all fonts. And then you just export it and send it to your client. Option 2, editable file. Riskier, but sometimes necessary if the client has Affinity. Package it first, then zip the folder and include a note about software versions. You won't have any surprises. And please, never send raw files as email attachment. Use a shared drive or a link, because someone will edit over your master file and they will do it with absolute confidence. Printers are your allies, but they speak a specific language, and if you send them a wrong file, you are paying for the lesson. Every print job should include a print-ready PDF with bleed and crop marks, a package folder as backup, and a note with your specs. Paper type, finish, color mode, and whatever else you need. Export via file, export PDF for print with CMYK color space. Include crop marks and bleed. Name your file like a professional. Client name, _project _print ready _v1 .pdf. So let's do it. File, export PDF for print, but actually I suggest that you do your own one. So I have done my own one.
and how to do it. Go to PDF for print. Now let's say we want quality 100. This one. The smaller the print file, the better. Adobe, sad to say it, but Adobe has a PDF /x 1A 2001, and this one makes the file very small. The next best thing what Affinity has is 2003, so I suggest you use that one. Now color space is CMYK. ICC profile is what your printer prefers. I know mine is foreground 39. Now it's a print, so embed all fonts. Where was it? Include bleed, of course. And if your printer wants, then include printer marks. You see, they appeared here. Now go to this little arrow and create preset and give it a name and OK. And you should see it under here. So every time you send something to Printhouse, you don't have to touch all the settings here. You just choose your own print preset. I know our printers doesn't want crop marks, so all I do is be sure that it's 300 dpi and CMYK, foreground 39 and bleed, and then export. Then send your files through WeTransfer, Dropbox or Google Drive, not an email. Printers do not want your large attachments. Nobody does. Always wait for printer approval before full production. It is much cheaper than reprinting 500 brochures because you skipped that step. We have all saved over the wrong file and watched hours of work disappear into the void. It is a rite of passage and also completely avoidable. Use simple version naming system like let's say project name underscore v1 or project name underscore v1 client edits, or maybe project name v3 final. Boring? Yes. Career saving? Also yes. If you are on a cloud storage like Dropbox or Google Drive, turn on version history. That is your emergency undo button for the moments your brain stops working. And bonus tip, after every major feedback round, package and archive that version before moving forward. Future you will be genuinely grateful. If you work in a small team and everyone stores files different, congratulations, you have built a scavenger hunt nobody signed up for. Set up one shared folder structure and stick on it. Everyone uses the same structure. No more, where did you save that? Nobody hunts for missing images. Life improves immediately. Assign one person as the file keeper. They handle packaging, versioning, and clean exports. Fewer cooks, cleaner kitchen, better output. If you use Trello or Notion, link your files there too. Communication beats correction every single time. Clients do not always speak design. Asking them for feedback on a flat PDF and getting, can you make it pop more, is basically a coin toss with your time. Export interactive PDFs with comment permission so they can annotate directly, or use tools like Notable or Frame.io for visual feedback that is actually clickable and specific. Vague feedback becomes real notes. Real notes become faster approvals. Faster approvals mean you get to sleep. Design your file in Layout. Package the project. Export approved PDF for the client. Client comments via PDF or Framer.io. Make edits. Increment the version number, export the final print-ready PDF and package for the printer, and archive everything in the client folder. Clean, transparent, and repeatable. That is not luck. That is how people stay calm while everyone else is panicking.
Next time, we'll cover advanced publishing workflows, merging prints, digital, and interactive layouts. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it, and remember, organized designers sleep better.